welcome to AARPG Live. We are back again after a short hiatus, and we are back with our GM and Blood Master Nathan, who's going to be running episode 2 of Eat the Reich, a wonderful game. Nathan, you ready to take it away?
Yes, I am. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you being here to support us in our quest for Nazi blood. I've really, after playing this game once and listening to some other folks play this game, I've really decided to embrace my role as the guy that enables this narrative funnel of Nazi blood into these 3 vampire commandos, happy gullets.
I mean, to be fair, we're happy to do it without you too. So,
but yeah, I like helping. I'm a helper. Always look for the helpers.
So to pull back the curtain a little bit, earlier this week we got a text on our Discord. Nathan's like, guys, I really want you to lean into the violence.
Yeah,
this is coming from a normally very nice and chill person. It's a weird message to get,
Ask and you shall receive, sir.
When we play like our normal games, you guys really go overboard, and now like with this game, I felt you guys did a great job last time, killing Nazis and drinking their blood, but I feel like you guys have so much more potential for chaos and mayhem and really super graphic descriptions of how Nazis should die.
Everybody channeled their inner Kupo.
But yeah, so I'm here to support you in your quest and throw some challenges along the way. But just a real quick, why don't you guys reintroduce your characters, and I will show my images here. So who's
can do first?
Close call. I didn't know what he was going to say.
Let's do Nicole first.
All right. Well, I'm playing Nicole, who is a resistance guerrilla fighter and demolitions expert. She's packing more heat than a whole platoon. Lost my cell to Nazi purges, and I'm very bitter about it. Bitten by my now dead vampire girlfriend, I'm desperate to meet a glorious end in battle.
All right. And let's do another one. Let's do... not Nicole. Let's do...
I apologize.
Do Nicole again.
From plague. That's right. This is an old group. No one's going to know if we repeat.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do Chuck.
All right. I am playing Chuck. Chuck grew up on the wrong side of the tracks in Texas. He's, let's see, you're a genuinely decent guy apart from the eating people bit. Fang basically pulled me out of jail, gave me the option to either serve or go to jail. And so here I am. Now I'm fighting for freedom rather than just to survive. And he's super upset because these Nazi bastards just shot his 10-gallon hat. It's 5 gallons flat. And he's hankering for a hunk of cheese.
I'm glad you remember that because Nathan had to cram for the last 5 minutes of the last episode.
Speaking of cramming, Astrid.
Cram
Hey-o.
it all. Hi, this is Astrid. Ex-fighter pilot bitten by something after a crash in the frozen taiga.
Probably vampires.
Tundra? I don't know.
Taiga? Yeah,
Taiga?
it's like a sort of tundra-ish.
Okay, yeah. The parasite soul of a wild predator is nestled around my heart. This is what I was trying to do in the last episode by unleashing like a spirit animal to distract as part of my terrify. Now ancient magic flows in my blood with wild spirits. Blah blah blah. And basically, I kick ass, take names, and fly shit.
Awesome. All right. So last time I dropped them through drop coffins into the hotel. They're in Paris. This is during World War II, of course. Their mission was to get from the hotel in the lower right-hand side, and their mission is to get up to this Zeppelin in the Sector 1 on the upper left-hand side. And inside the Zeppelin is Hitler. He's supposed to announce some new technology that the Nazis have are going to bring to the war, and there's a broadcast suite up in this Zeppelin. So these brave commandos are gonna stop Hitler and trying to end the war here tonight. And they've been having a tear of it. And as we wrapped up the last episode, I'm going to get out of here real quick. As they wrapped up the last episode, they were... there we go. Turn it down a little bit. Is it too loud?
Mood music. Nice.
There we go.
Yes.
Some mood music. They had gone to the French resistance hideout, Le Cochon Noir. It's the black pig, according to Chris. I'm going to trust Chris.
Je parle un peu de français.
Yeah, what Chris said. And they grabbed some supply crates on the way out, and they loaded up. They've stolen an Italian sports car. And they're loaded up in that and start tearing off down the street as an armored car peeled around the corner, kind of on two wheels as they're racing down the street. They're on top of this swastika car is a guy with a machine gun, and they've got folks hanging out the sides with machine guns. Gunning for our brave vampire commando. So, to escape, I'm going to call this an Objective 8 with a challenge of 1. And it's just this one, I'm just going to call it from now on a swastika car. Chris, why don't you have Nicole do something first?
Well, the first thing I want to do is see what's in the chest that we lifted off the resistance storage, so I can see if I have anything useful to attack this motherfucking Nazis with.
Okay, so inside the crates, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. You're going to be able to replenish one box of one equipment item.
Fuck yeah, Panzerfaust. Okay, next.
So what are
Hey,
you
look,
do?
I found more hand grenades.
Are we all doing this right now?
No. Well, so yeah, you can. While Chris is Nicole's taking her action, you guys can determine what's inside your crate, and you can tell me in a second. So, then Nicole, why don't you tell me what you do?
Right. Well, then I'm going to lean out the open top of the Italian sports car with the last of my firebombs and yell, "Need a light, you Nazi pigs!" Pick it up, throw the pin, pull the pin, throw the grenade at the armored car with a...
It's important to get that in that order.
Yeah, it is. Shit, guys. Fuck! Let's see. That's, I'll be using my shoot skill and my firebombs. That's 6 dice here. And that would be 5 successes out of 6 dice. 6, 6, 5, 4, 4.
Wow.
Okay, it got they got 1 success. So what are you gonna use anything for defense? How are you gonna?
I will use one die for defense.
And remember, since it's challenge 1, you have to spend at least 2 of those successes to do 1 objective.
Yeah, I'm going to do both of those towards the objective, which I think is just to get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Or is it to reduce the challenge as well? I forget. Anyway, whatever it does that kills the most Nazis, I'm going to throw the grenade is going to land right in the gunner's view slit and just explode in his face.
Okay.
That's my goal.
And are you okay? So, how many of those 5 successes are you allocating towards the objective?
If the objective is the only thing we really have to do, then I will do 4.
Okay. All right.
And 1 for defense.
All right. Okay. Great. All right. So you got 3 towards the objective there. All right. All right. Astrid.
Okay.
Yeah. The grenade. You threw the grenade back. It blew off, and you've the
inside of the car is now a Nazi roasting room.
There's flames coming out of the windows. There's Nazis jumping out of the windows. There's still like a couple hanging
on fire. They're jumping out on fire. I don't want to make that clear. The Nazis
still
are burning.
challenge 1.
Yeah. One of them, like one of the ones in the front, jumped out and he got run over by one of the back wheels. All that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, challenge 1.
So I'm going to go for a terrifying action.
Okay.
And what Astrid does is launch into the air on the back of a spectral rhino, jumping off of its head, doing a flip at about 20 feet in the air, and then I use my great spear to shake all 5 of the Vichy police off of my spear, and it's raining men! Hallelujah! And among them is a frag grenade.
There we go. All right.
How we doing?
That's beautiful.
Am I leaning into the narrative feel of the game at this point?
I love you. I love you. More than I usually do.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. We're just friends, folks. Okay, so that's
with benefits.
4 for terrify, 1 for that, and 1 for that. Okay. 2 successes.
Okay, and they got 1 success.
I guess I'm done. I'm done with all my good rolling from last week.
Yeah. So, are there any other special abilities or anything that?
If they got 1 success, I'm going to assume at this point that they're going to use it for their own defense and not for an offense against me.
They don't really have that kind of.
Oh, they don't have that choice.
No.
Okay. Well, I need to get 2 in order to do 1 to them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and take my 2, and then I'll take damage from them if they so choose.
Yep. Yeah, they wing you as you rain down these bodies, and it smashes off the windows and fly everywhere. Another grenade goes off on top of this armored vehicle, and again, there's like damage, like doors are like hanging off, and it's kind of banging up against because you're going down this kind of small Paris alleyway, and the armored vehicle is like banging against the sides of the alleyway, and just scraping. There's sparks everywhere, but there's still guys just, and somebody wings you before he falls out of the vehicle and he gets run over again. Chuckles.
All right, Chuckles is driving. So Chuckles is going. I'm trying to think. For driving, would that be fixed since it's a technical, or
if you want it to be?
Yeah, does it make you happy?
It does make me happy. So
does it meet your narrative example?
It does. He's basically
good.
going to. He's going to make a fixed roll. He's going to try to lead them down like the winding streets and try to lose them or make them run into stuff. So let me roll 4 dice for that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, that's just a normal day in Parisian traffic.
I know.
You're going to try and Dukes of Hazzard them.
That's right. So I can't remember what. So I got a 2, a 4, a 5, and a 6.
4, 5, and 6 are successes.
Yep.
Okay, so I got 2 and then 2, I think, so it's 4 successes.
And they got 1 success.
All right, so I'll set one of mine aside for defense, and so I've got 3 successes.
Now, did you have something that took away their challenge? Was there an ability or something?
So you didn't give them a challenge? Oh, challenge?
They're challenge 8.
They're challenge 1.
I do
Challenge
not have
one, objective
anything. My character doesn't have anything that affects challenge.
I do. I have one that.
So I'll apply the other 3 to the objective. So basically, Chuck is driving, and he comes around the corner, and they're trying to follow him, and they clip a wall, and like a couple of the guys on the back just like get thrown against the side of a wall while the truck is trying to drive through this narrow thing, and it's just scraping them along the wall so that the truck gets through. But there's just like the 2 guys on either side of the truck. There's just red streaks all the way down the alley.
Racing stripes on the buildings.
Yeah. He's just like,
the Germans get everything backwards.
Beautiful. All right. Back to you, Nicole.
Right. Well, let's see. Then, how much of it is left? Are they still chasing us?
It is limping along. It is barely there. It's there. You can see. Looks like there's somebody on the radio trying to call for backup.
Well, then I'm going to take my submachine gun and, while giggling, just take aim, make sure he knows what's coming for him, and say, "This one's for you, Hans!" And I start just opening fire, bullets just going right through the windshield of the armored car, picking around all the inside, getting it nice and juicy, sort of a blender effect going on inside there with bullets.
Chutney. All right. Beautiful.
Yes, chutney. Let's see how many figure I got to roll for the 5.
Very nice.
6, 5, 4,
Two
3, 2.
objectives
So
left.
I have 3 successes.
If you put them all, you're going to get hit. But if you put them all to the objective, you'll get away.
Can I also simultaneously use my blood to heal my 1 injury?
Sure.
I'll do that as well,
Okay.
just to take this hit, and I'll put all 3 towards the objective.
All right. You shoot it up, and you spray the glass with bullets, and it's just completely shatters. You shoot up everybody inside, and it hits a fruit cart, and then for whatever reason it does that thing where it launches into the air after hitting the fruit cart and spins.
It explodes. Does it
Yeah.
explode?
Why do they even have that here? It's not even in season.
It spins a few times, scrapes along the top, and then falls into
The Champs-Élysées.
yeah.
The Seine.
Now,
The Champs-Élysées is the big road.
Oh, sorry.
The Seine.
The
Let me go into the Seine.
and then explodes from
Yeah.
water.
Yes.
Chuck looks back and smiles and goes, "Woohoo! You've been ma-belled, bitches."
So
I don't even know
go
if that's time-wise correct.
Yeah. What?
So go ahead and let's roll your wound.
Me too.
If you took a wound, yeah, let's go ahead and roll that.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
A 1. So, and what does?
Oh, this is the one I just got rid of. Dazed.
I rolled a 2.
Also dazed.
So one or 2 is in the first category. I just put the
Yep.
first check mark for it.
The first one, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So spirits are cowed.
Uh-oh.
My spirits are rhinoed, but all right.
All right.
Hey-o.
Hey-oh! Can I just burn the blood now to get rid of that?
Sure.
All right, I'll just burn the blood.
Hey, Chris, did you see my private chat?
You're breaking
No
the
private
fourth
chatting
wall,
during the
man.
game.
Sorry.
Sexting on your own time.
You want that now? Okay, well, I'm
I didn't
wearing,
know.
it's sort of a blue satin. Oh, wrong chat. No. Hey, guys, I found a cowboy hat.
Oh.
What are the chances of that?
Is there any blood amongst the victims that's capable of being sucked down?
How do you feel about leaking Parisian
driving.
buildings?
Yeah.
That kind of thing action happens during encounters, but I'm sure you're gonna
We'll
into encounters.
We'll have more
pretty soon.
encounters.
So from what I remember, you guys were driving towards the exhibition of degenerate art. Is that the plan? Plan of record?
I thought the plan was Nazi pleasure gardens.
Yeah, Nazi pleasure.
Oh, Nazi
Garden.
pleasure gardens. Okay. All right.
I mean, they're basically the same thing.
Except one's in Sector 2, which is harder.
Yeah.
Or not as hard. Sorry, Sector 1 is the harder one.
Yeah, Nazi pleasure gardens.
Towards our mission objective.
All right. Let me pull that up. All these things that you didn't do this.
Well, you were trying to rush us before Matt got here, so.
Yeah.
Nazi pleasure gardens. There we go. That's the one. Okay. So, you can only attend so many celebrity galas in the Eiffel Tower before you get tired of cramming into well-pointed observation chambers and waiting in line for your turn on the elevator. As such, the area
stairs,
around the tower has been remade into pleasure gardens intended for use by Nazi officers and their families. Cunningly designed by some of the Third
By
Reich's
nuns?
foremost landscape engineers, the gardens recreate a pastoral Austrian scene in the middle of Paris. Unfortunately for the Nazi defense forces, the winding pathways, thick copses of trees, and charming ersatz waterfalls provide excellent cover for an invading gang of vampires. Unfortunately for the vampires,
Oh, yeah. We're going to be subtle about it.
they also provide excellent cover for the snipers. Snipers are nasty in this. By the time Fang gets here, the party is in full swing. Great tables heaving with meat and bread and beer line the faux village square. In the upper echelons of the Nazi forces are celebrating Hitler's upcoming announcement. They're either too drunk or too confident to believe that the vampires constitute a serious threat. Time to eat. Time to set things straight. Eat things straight. So your objective is blitzkrieg the garden party. That's objective.
Fuck
8.
yeah.
The enemies are carousing officers, and there are a couple of sniper teams hiding among the trees.
Should we use our stealth capabilities and go in and find the snipers first, and then just feed amongst the Reich?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we start with some of the sniper teams because Chris can reduce their challenge rating. Now I suck at but
I can reduce
your
the challenge rating too.
My method of reducing the challenge rating involves explosives, and I'm not sure that equals stealth.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with it.
All right, so you
Is a threat rating the same as a challenge rating?
No.
So, no. Threat is our boxes you tick off for the obstacles.
Got it.
So this whole garden scene has an objective of 8. The infantry has a threat of 6. So that has 6 boxes that you have to check off to get rid of those. And the snipers is 2 groups of snipers, and they have 3 threat each.
But they have the challenge. That means you have to do 2 to do 1.
But there's no challenge. Oh, the snipers have 2. The snipers you have to do 3 to do 1.
Jesus. Okay.
Because they're hiding and they've got cover.
Okay. I think we should sneak in and feed on the snipers first. What do you think, guys?
I'm cool with it.
All right.
I think we should as well. If we want to concentrate first on one sniper group and then the other.
Yeah. So let's all pounce on sniper group 1, So we got to find them and then sneak up on them. Nathan, how
I
do
think
you
we don't have to
narratively?
find. We don't have to find. It's just we find them.
No,
right?
we-
Narrative.
we just-
Yep.
Yeah.
You know where they are, and you can use your stealth skill to roll dice, but there's not gonna they're gonna get shots off on you too. So just be aware of that.
Okay.
Yeah, they are skilled as well, but you can use if stealth is a good skill for you to use to get you lots of dice. That's
Is it
also
so?
a great
Does
narrative.
search help us to find them?
I mean, if you want to use if search is a good skill for you,
Mhm.
they give you lots of dice, then you can use search narratively to find them and eat their brains or whatever.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So I really ought to just constantly terrify people because that's my best stat. Is that right?
I mean, if you want to, you could, but they may get boring for you. I don't know.
Oh no, I enjoy being terrifying. Who would you like to go first?
Let's go for Chuck.
Oh, okay.
Chuckles.
This may not go as you guys planned. Then, so
It never
as
does.
we're approaching the gardens, kind of rolling up in the slowly with the sports car, and
Windows down.
yeah. Well, it doesn't have a top. Remember?
Yeah.
So we're rolling up, and all of a sudden, Nicole says, points out and says, "I think there's a sniper team over there, or whatever." And you guys are talking about, okay, we should sneak up on them. We could take them out. Da, da, da. And Chuck's like, all right, let's do that. And he hits the gas, and he goes driving through. And there's a group of snipers that are like hiding kind of like in a hedge kind of thing, like where there's like hedge walls. And he's just going to try to plow the car right through the hedge wall where the sniper team
All right.
is. We'll see.
Super stealthy.
Doing the
I
Zophie
got-
method.
That's right. I got a 2 6s and a 4.
Woo,
So that's
okay.
5 successes. So I'll just wait and see what they do.
Oh, I forgot sixes count double, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and also sixes, you can instead of counting double, you can use to activate one of your
Ability.
specials.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it your advances, right, or your abilities? Because I don't have any specials.
Yeah, I don't think you did, but
Yeah.
you can. Yeah, those things you use anyway. All right. Okay, so they got 3.
All right. So I
Successes.
got 5. So then, man, I can't even really hurt them. So I
you may have to take some.
think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take. Okay, so question, Nathan. So
Yep.
if they do, so I've got 5,
Yep.
and they did how many? 2,
3.
3. So it's the same for me. If I knock it down by 2, it's only a 1
Well,
damage to me,
so-
and 3 will do 1 to them.
3 will do one to them, and
Yep.
and there's really no difference between taking 1 or 2 damage. It's you don't want to take 3.
So then what I want to do then is I'm gonna do 3 to them,
Okay.
1 to the objective, and then I'll take a point of damage. Or I'll take 2 points. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, just 1.
So then I roll a d6, right?
Yep.
All right.
And tell me what you get.
A 6.
All right, what's 6 on that one?
Is that
Is
Well,
the
so if
first,
I'm
the
reading
first
it, is it-
box
the very first box?
on 6.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's mauled, but it doesn't have any. It doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Well,
it's just so
describe
you're
it.
just it's a
okay.
it's a flavor injury.
All right. So as he's driving through, the headlights are on the sniper team, and they're like looking up, but the one shoots, and so they smack into the team, and they kind of the car brushes through the thing, and everyone kind of screams as it goes flying through the hedgerow. But the sniper gets a shot, goes right through the windshield, and Nicole, I think it was in the back. You're just basically like sprayed with like ichor from
Just lapping it up eagerly. Does that count as blood for me?
Oh, waste not, want not.
So I have a question though. So all right, so because I got a 6, or I'm going to use
You taste
an
old cigars.
advance.
Okay.
If I use an advance that reduces threat, is that still affected by challenge, or because it says a straight reduction in threat?
Oh no. That's just straight reduction. Yeah.
Okay, so he gets shot, blood goes spraying everywhere as the car goes through. The blood sprays, hits Nicole, and hits the sniper team and starts burning them. I have corrosive fluids. When you mark an injury, reduce the rating of a threat you've engaged by 2.
Okay. Well, that will wipe them out.
Oh, okay. So he gets shot, he goes through in the spray of blood, and they're all like covered, and they just start screaming, and their skin starts like they're doing like in the end of Indiana Jones, like their flesh is just like melting off of them, and their parts are like falling out of the hedge wall.
Damn it, Tuck, you made the blood spicy.
That's those Texas hot peppers.
I'm from Minnesota.
Just got ghost peppered.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a spicy meatball. Nicole, since you are clearly, you probably want to get the taste of this spicy blood out of your mouth there.
Yeah.
This sniper team's out. There are partygoers and another sniper team that you can reach if you want to.
Yeah, I will go after the other sniper team. Well, so after he drives through the first bunch, I will, as we're approaching the next bunch, I will use my advanced pitch black, where I spend 1 blood to plunge the area around me into shadows. I can see fine.
Oh.
And so around this ball of darkness, it goes to envelop the other sniper team, and I just sneak up behind them and go, "They're so confused, Frederick. You know, who are we looking for, Frederick?" So as he turns to look at me, I just ram my hand into his guts, squish up his intestines, pull them out, wrap them around his neck, and start shoving him in his stupid Nazi mouth.
That's a Vienna sausage.
So yeah, go ahead and roll for that there.
A Vienna necktie.
VX a ball gag. Let's see. So 6, 5, 6, 3, 3, 2.
And you did you add your +2 dice for ambush?
Yes, that was with the +2 dice for ambush.
Okay. So yeah, since it's pitch black, I'm gonna reduce their attack in half. And just from them shooting wildly, and 3, 3, and 1 will be no successes on their part.
Well, then I will put it all into damaging them.
Okay. And how many total was that?
That's 5.
So yeah, you need to do all 5, but that will kill all of them. So if you want to, you can go through and just shred every last one of those snipers. Did we lose Chris?
Our potato is frozen.
We may have lost Chris.
He's
Quick, somebody wrap him in tinfoil.
That's right.
He's frozen.
Get the butter.
Let me put him in the
I've got the sour cream. So while we're waiting for Chris to come back, let's take this second to wish our buddy Tyr well. Tyr is recovering from penis reduction surgery, and thankfully it was successful. He'll be able to walk like a normal person again, which is great.
It'll be nice. Nice to see.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Since he's
we're like different
most of the time.
Yeah. Well, so I guess we can keep going while we wait for Chris to come back.
It is possible Koopa went into his house and murdered him. So
it could be. Yeah.
It's always a threat every time we record.
It's always a threat. Fucking Koopa.
The odds are greater than 0.
Mm-hmm. So Astrid.
Hold on. Do we? No.
Oh, no, 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 no,
No.
no, no. Yeah. So Astrid, why don't we go ahead and you've got a bunch of Nazi officers and their families at this party, and there's tables filled with meat, beer,
And they're mostly drunk, right?
Oh yeah, they're drunk. They're still armed.
Great.
They're still a threat.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
There has been some gunshots and everything, and now they're looking a little bit confused at what's going on. But you see like banners everywhere, hanging from the tower and hanging from posts, and there are like street lamps around this whole area. And here we are back again.
Cable modems restarted. Good times. What did I miss?
So I was just painting the scene for Astrid. The revelers are the only ones left after you dispatch the second sniper crew. And Astrid, what are you planning to do?
I was afraid you'd never ask. I jump right into the middle of the, I don't know, tawdry affair happening here in the pleasure gardens.
Yep.
And I line up a shot to take on two with my great spear, popping their heads clean off of their jars like Canadians from South Park. Then grabbing them by the neck, drain both of them above my head, just slurping away until there's nothing left of them.
Like a blood orgy, also from South Park.
It is a blood orgy.
All right. So, and what skill are you using for this?
Oh, this is intended to terrify, and it is also using my great spear.
Okay. Roll your dice.
It is
roll
a great
mine.
spear.
I got no successes. And just
I got a few successes.
For math's sake, there are 7 objective boxes left and 6 threat boxes left.
Okay, I have 2 6s, 2 4s, and a 3 on my 5 dice.
So how are you going to spend those 6s?
How many successes did you roll against me?
0.
0 successes. And how much blood can I get for this? I mean, I don't know. I'm just draining 2 bodies here.
As many. You can drain as many bodies as you want. It doesn't just have to be. You could keep going, so you could fill up.
Oh,
well,
And it counts as one of your successes.
Yeah, each one of those. Yeah, so you can spend a success for each one of those.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And right now, you know what? That's what I'll do. I will use all 6 of my success. No, I only have. Oh no, I could use them all. I'll use all 6 of my successes to drain 6 blood from the Nazi party goers.
Okay. All right. So you're just filling up. All right.
It's like a blood fountain.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And I do my best to get it all over the other people who are around too.
I'm sure that will add to the chaos. There's blood all over the schnitzel. It's a mess. There's blood in the beer.
Bloody schnitzel. That's a bad place to be.
I mean, they have blood sausage there. They don't care. It's probably already a dish.
As long as there's no blood on the snails, I'm good.
Chuck, you see your pal there, Astrid, is treating this like a real party, and but there's work to be done too.
All right. So Chuck is going to use his tech. He's going to drive. He's going to take the Italian sports car and basically just do donuts in the crowd of people. He's gonna do donuts in the crowd. We'll see how this works. All right.
I can see you like going.
Yep. I got 2 5s, a 2, and a 1. Now, because I get the 1, it activates my corpse eater. Before you discard dice after your roll pool, gain 1 blood if you rolled any 1. So I'll gain a blood. That's just he's driving through the crowd, and I guess as Astrid's drinking, he's just like sticking his head out the window for a drink. So I got 2 successes.
They got 1. So
okay.
Up to you. How you want to do that?
So he basically, I will put one for defense since I'm already hurt a little bit, and I'm going to spend the one. So he's basically doing these donuts, and people are getting out of the way, and the car basically at some point the tire catches hold onto like a tablecloth or a streamer, and it hooks the table.
Or a Nazi.
And he's driving around, and it whips this table, and the park bench just slams into this Nazi and just like smashes into him, and he's just kind of semi-attached to the the bench that's being drugged by the car.
Okay, so now you have a flail.
Yes.
So I'm taking that as one point towards the objective.
I'm gonna do one. Yeah, it's to a party goer, so one to the objective.
Okay. All right, Nicole. You've taken out the snipers, but you haven't really gotten any blood out of this yet.
And we also have infantry, right? An infantry squad.
Well, no, it's the officers count as infantry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stop making the shit up for us to kill. We're going to have a good time anyway. So I'm going to look for the nearest family of Nazis and just dive cackling into them and just start using my hands just to rip them to shreds and just grab handfuls of the rancid Nazi meat and shove it into my mouth, giggling the entire time again. Will someone pass the Schweinhund? There's one. And, I will devour it messily, which I think counts as a terrify.
Sure.
Kinder snack.
Kinder snack, yes.
I really like Darcy's idea. I want to find a sippy straw.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Well, I mean,
one,
like, grab a femur
we can pull out their intestines and sort of use that as a sort of, why not? It's a twisty, crazy straw. That's a good one.
Need to find something.
6, 4, 2, 2. So that'd be 3 successes on mine. So I use the 6 for that and the other one for blood, I suppose. At which point I will spend 3 to get rid of my injury again.
Okay. So how much total towards the objective did you put?
It would be none because it'd be 2 for defense and 1 for blood because I need to get rid of an injury.
Okay.
And, cause chaos amongst the families.
Okay. So this is like
shitty Nazi families.
You're going to close this party out. That's the gist I'm getting at from this. You're staying for the till the fat lady sings.
Mm-hmm. Or gets eaten.
Till the fat lady screams.
Oh,
yes.
God. All right.
Till she stops screaming. Get it right. We got to make sure they're dead.
So Chuck, they are screaming.
Oh, okay. So he is gonna continue driving around through the crowd. Let me roll, and then
Okay.
Did we skip Tim?
Oh, did we?
I think we did. We did.
Yeah, because we went from donuts to me killing the family to
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm gonna hold that roll.
Yeah, hold that roll. Astrid.
How many
objective
objectives do we have left here?
6.
Jeez. I'm going to do exactly the same thing again.
Okay.
Because I'm going to work my way through the crowd, except this time,
How could you be more terrifying?
How can I be more terrifying? This time, there are children about, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I've already started snacking on them, yes.
Okay.
Appetizers. They're what you eat to get you hungry.
Oh, content warning. Harm to Nazi children.
There will be harm to Nazi children. All toe-headed little freaks wearing their lederhosen.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the Nazi toddlers is going to get ripped in half and will be used as a weapon to beat
as an example
its parents.
Okay.
Well, they're Nazis. They don't have any sense anyway.
Once beaten to death, we will have one big family meal together.
Okay. I got one success on the officers taking pot shots at you.
I'll take it. I rolled 4 1s and a 4.
Wow.
So I barely get one box of blood off of
Excuse me.
Maximilian, the child.
You picked the only kid that's like the top of his class in his fifth wave, like stabs you with a pocket knife.
He's like anemic and doesn't have any.
It's that weak
Four
Aryan
ones
blood.
and a 4 on my 5 days. Yeah.
No,
not
you
fair.
can if you want. If you want,
But
you
but
we can
I
do a
do
flashback.
notice there's a sippy straw in his pocket, and I'm going to grab that for future reference.
Do,
Here's
do
my
you want to do
narrative.
you want to do a flashback so you can re-roll and add some more dice?
Have we discussed flashbacks before?
We
We
have
haven't
not.
discussed this.
I don't know that we did that because you guys were
You,
you
you
guys
were
were
avoiding
rolling
all
too well.
game mechanics
Yeah,
when we first
yeah.
learned about this game.
This is the where we say Nathan fucked us.
No, well, you guys didn't fail last time. You guys kept like winning. So if you get less than 2 successes,
We won so much. We were so tired of winning.
You can do a flashback.
Yeah, I can do a flashback. What's
Yeah.
that do for me? How do I?
So basically, I roll a couple things on a couple tables based on your choices.
Oh, this sounds
and-
dangerous.
No, it's not. It's not dangerous at all.
If this was Dragonbane, I'd either turn into a bear or lose my memory.
No, it's not like that.
Possibly
at all.
both.
This is that was fun though. This is a chance for you to narratively explore your backstory. All right. So once per session, when you roll 2 successes or fewer, you can trigger a flashback to spur yourself on to victory. You won't let Hitler win this easy. Roll on the flashback tables to find a question.
All right.
All right.
I have actually 0 investment in this character, so let's roll.
I rolled a 1.
You're a bear.
You're a bear with no memory.
That's just a bear.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is from a previous mission, a previous Fang mission, and you were with one of your compadres there. And on this mission, you are on board a plummeting aeroplane.
I picked Chuck.
Boeing.
Chuck, you're with Chuck. All right.
Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, I tried to befriend you in the last game, Chris. You never took me.
Well, Chris, be happy. It wasn't like he's like, you're on a beach in Mexico. He's like, I take Chris. He's like, I'm plummeting to death in a plane. I take
That's
Chuck.
fair.
Chuck looks more absorbent to impact.
Or to help absorb your impact.
You owe your life to Chuck. How did they save it on this plummeting B-17 aircraft?
Yeah, so the B-17 was actually flying over the Great Pyramids of Giza, and when we hit the side of the pyramid on our plummet, I just basically rolled down the side of the pyramid using him, not unlike a lumber log, to cushion my fall.
We're talking about Chuck, not Darg.
Chuck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thanks, Chuck.
Chuck, you came in clutch there. So now you can re-roll all your dice and add 2. Add 2 more dice.
Ooh, I've got to do better than what I did last time. Better.
So what's the consequence of doing a flashback?
Yeah.
Only it's this like pushing the roll. There's no. It's really just you get to do it once.
Oh, okay.
Better this time. A 6, 2 5s, and a 4, and then dice that don't matter.
Garbage. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So how are you gonna spend them?
They have one against me. Is that right?
Yeah, 1.
Okay, 1. I will just do damage. I'll do 3 damage. So I saved 1 to offset their attack.
Okay.
I will get 1 more blood, and I will do 3 damage. Now I'm
All right.
full up on blood. I am a full tick. I'm a big fat tick of a vampire right now.
If we were playing the Vampire the Masquerade, you'd look almost human.
It's no fun.
So, 3 objective left, and we're back to Chuck.
All right. So Chuck is gonna keep driving his car through the crowd, whipping the table around behind him that's attached to like a tablecloth that got hooked onto it. Oh my God. Okay, I got 2 4s, a 5, and a 6. So five total successes.
All right, they got 1 success.
So
Taking
I'll
pot shots
keep
at
that one. And so I'll put all the remaining. Well, you know what? I am going to grab a blood.
you. Okay.
How many? Because you said how many are left?
3.
Challenge?
3. Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna grab a blood. I'll defend 1. So that's that. And then I have 3 more. So I have 3 more. They'll all be applied. So Chuck's driving around kind of like in donuts, and these panicked Nazis, they just all are trying to shoot him as he's driving by, and there's like this waving flag that's connected to a table, and they're just shooting each other. They're just shooting their families. They're shooting each other in this big circle that he's like rodeoing around. And they're just like, as it starts to get done, he almost gets finished. Like the gunfire goes dead. There's just all this ring of Nazis. They've all shot each other, their families, everything. And he goes pulling up and he skids to a stop at the last table, which is where like, it's like a little table right by the edge of the park overlooking like the river. And there's like the kids, the group of kids sitting there, and the car just slows down and then goes boop, and it hits the table and it falls over into the river. And he's like, whoops, kids table.
All right. You guys are.
There's
really
our
clever.
obligatory kid violence.
Why is it?
What is wrong with us? Honestly,
The German word for donut is Klapfen, just so you know. Just random.
Let's see. Glaze that coffin? I don't know.
Hey, whatever you're into, buddy.
Whatever it is works, right?
How do you say donut hole in German?
all right. So you guys are just like scattered. Like you've murdered like really everybody. There's just body parts unidentifiable. There's just clumps of meat everywhere, like all over. Like every tree, every leaf, every inch of bark is covered with some kind of viscera. And
So it is a pleasure palace.
Yeah, you can, when you stand back and just look at all of it, you can really take in the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's quite lovely this time of year.
The German word for bloodfest is Blutfest.
Yes.
Okay.
I just grab a stein, squeeze off some blood into it.
There you go.
Drink it. Yeah.
And you can probably was it every Nazi is a son of a bitch, or I don't know.
Yeah, the Nazis.
Can I roll search to see if there's anything good on these officers' bodies? Anything fun? I get 2 successes on my search,
Like a Panzerfaust
or anything.
Yeah,
or dynamite.
Just get like regular guns. If you need guns.
Any dynamite?
No.
I will spend. Can I spend a blood to remove my injury?
Sure.
Okay.
3 blood, 1 injury.
3 blood to remove the
yeah,
injury.
sorry,
Okay,
3.
then
Yeah.
I'm doing 3.
That's why I'm at I only have 4 blood at the moment.
I only have
Blue Falcon.
Can I squeeze some more blood out of the remains of the people here just for one more?
Nope.
Damn it.
It has to be done during the game, during the actual.
Yeah.
action. Yeah.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
So you guys are basically have clear shot. You're at the feet of the Eiffel Tower now.
Cool.
Sorry, Darcy. No keys to a tank. They skipped the tank scene.
That would have been awesome. Tell you
Nobody
that.
said there were tanks. I mean, that we could take.
Not here. Yeah. So is it up the Eiffel Tower time?
We are going up the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now,
In an
how-
emergency, don't use the elevator.
Now there is an elevator, or you could climb your way up as vampires do. It's how do each of you want to go up?
Oh, I'm climbing.
Chuck, what are you thinking? Elevator or climb?
In fact, I'm going to use the arms of the dead Nazis we've dismembered as, sort of hooks to climb my way up the side of the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
Are there stairs?
Of course, there are stairs.
Sure.
Yeah, he'll just take the stairs.
Okay.
Is there a lovely scarf on one of the wives of the Nazis' officers?
There are plenty of scarves. And...
I'll take the scarf off of one and then shoot her 20 times with the guns that I found.
Okay, all right.
And then I will climb using the scarf to help me get up the piping.
Okay. So you're climbing up there, and Chuck is taking the stairs. All right. So Eiffel Tower, built to
Disappointed in you, Chuck.
He's having a good time.
Well,
Built
I mean,
to
you guys do
celebrate
see their stairs here, right?
I'm disappointed.
It's not
in
as
you.
dramatic. Might as well take the elevator for all the
I was waiting for
impression it's going to leave.
I was looking for the that trumpet music. What's it called? Let's see if I can find it real quick. I was gonna play this if somebody was gonna do the stairs. But I'll play it. No, not that.
Way to support people who take the stairs, Nathan.
I take the stairs.
It's the healthy choice. Stop belittling him.
Even Tears' recently diminished penis feels bad for you.
That's right.
Where is it?
He's got all that blood flow back now, so it's nice and girthy. So I hear.
Oh my god! All right, I can't find it now.
It's like having sex with a paint can.
Poor Tear.
I don't like that way that goes. Either way, you could possibly use it.
All right. Anyway, I had a whole bit that I was almost prepared for, but anyway, I was not. So we'll skip it. Not everything is a bit, Nathan. Built to celebrate the 1889 Paris World Fair, the Eiffel Tower remains one of the most enduring symbols of Paris and France in general. Upon the Nazi conquest of the city, the structure was retrofitted with the latest in German technology. Elevators rocket up to the structure, dazzling electric lights blaze out into the night air, and a rudimentary communications aerial has been supplanted by high bandwidth broadcast technology. Also, there's a Zeppelin attached to the top of it, containing Adolf Hitler, a cadre of Nazi vampire hunters, and the world's first Nazi werewolf, which you'll find out about soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't have read that part.
Yeah.
It's in the box text, but maybe I shouldn't have. But anyway, so
I wasn't in the brief.
Objective is 8 challenges won. There are Nazi infantry squad placed on the stairs and other places conveniently on the tower, shooting down at you. And as you make your way up, you see colorful ribbons dangling from inside the tower. And from those ribbons are hanging Nazi soldiers in colorful uniforms and clown-like masked faces, as the Cirque du Nazis is in Paris, and they are ribboning and swinging and dropping down and climbing back up again as they harry you as you make your
we're going to
way
make sure
up
they
down.
all hang by the ribbons.
I brought a scarf.
So the infantry squad, of course, is that's their threat 6, and these the Cirque du Nazis, technically paratroopers, are also threat 6. All right. So first up, I don't think I've had Astrid. Why don't you go first?
So, just the Cirque de Nazis,
Yep.
they're dangling from very flammable things, right?
Oh, sure.
Yep. Okay. They're gonna get the fire.
All right.
I'm gonna watch them plummet to their death as I jump above them, grab as many of their dangling. What it wasn't ropes. What was it again?
Ribbons.
Ribbons.
Basically,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, like
The
a
dangling ribbons.
circus
Silks.
fillet,
And then I'll
Yeah.
use my great spear to cut it.
yeah. Okay.
And all the while, once again with the "It's Raining Men" chorus being
There
sung
we go.
in the background. Meh. 4 successes.
One success on their end as they take shots at you with their machine guns.
Actually, all right, I will set aside 1 to offset that, and I'll just do the 3 damage to them.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you tear right into them as they are colorfully dropping out of the sky to their death, hundreds of feet below.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Don't take the elevator in an emergency.
Splat. Thank you. Chuck, how about you?
All right. Chuck is kind of running up the stairs, and he sees there's like a group of Nazis on the stairs up ahead. You know, they see him, they start shooting down. He takes a quick examination of like where they're standing. It's on like a platform of the stairs, and he leans behind the wall. There's like bullets pinging off the metal, and he like gets his big old Texas chew on, and he is going to spend 1 blood. I'm going to do this in combination with a fix since it's technical, and I am going to use my ability of acid spit. Spend 1 blood to hawk up a gutful of fierce acid plus verse metal. So I'm basically attacking the platform.
You're going to take down the Empire or the Eiffel Tower.
Well, just the platform that they're on.
Mm.
So that's 6 total dice.
And this is okay. All right, go ahead.
Right. And so the nice thing about this, I spend a blood, but I rolled 1-1, so that basically negates that. So I regain a blood, and I got a 4, a 5, and a 6. So I have 4 successes.
All right, they got 2 successes on you.
All right. So then he'll protect himself for 2, and then do 2 to them. So basically, he hawks this loogie, and it lands in front of them, and they're kind of laughing, and they're shooting back, and the floor starts to disintegrate, and one of the guys just like the floor gets soft underneath of him, and he just like falls through, and he doesn't quite go 100% like through without it. Kind of sticks a little, and then it kind of, you hear the clothes and the skin tearing, and he's like screaming, and then he just and he's gone.
It was the which group was this? The infantry or the
Infantry? Yeah.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So there's all this like on the serrated metal crater you created. There's all this bits of cloth and skin.
Yeah. He left a little bit. His patch.
There you go.
His like unit patch is on the.
All right, Nicole, what you doing?
Well, I'm climbing up the side of the tower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my smoke grenades, put it in the hand of the arm that I'm carrying with me, close the fingers of the hand around it, pop the pin on the smoke grenade, throw the grenade, arm and all, into the machine gun nest that's on the platform.
Okay.
So all the gunner sees is just this Nazi arm holding a smoke grenade come before it explodes at his feet. Once the smoke cloud, envelops the position, I'm going to jump over the ledge and start cackling and opening up with my submachine gun.
Okay. And what skill are you using for this?
I'm using shoot.
Shoot.
Yep.
Oh,
So with that plus the smoke grenade plus the gun, that's 6 dice. 4, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. So still 3 successes.
0 successes on my end.
Then I will use 1 for blood and 2 for objective.
Okay.
Or for cutting down their, rather, whatever their threat.
Which one do you want to do? Because which one do you want to do? The threat of the infantry or the objective?
I want to reduce the threat of the infantry.
Okay. All right. There's 2 boxes left on that, and nothing on the actual getting to the top of the Eiffel Tower yet.
I mean, there's lots of Nazis to kill, so we got to get
There
that out
you
of the
go.
way
Yeah,
first.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Astrid.
My principles.
Are we still dealing with some dangly ornamental
Yeah.
Cirque Nazis?
You got 3 out of 6 boxes of those. And,
Are they in a uniform at all?
Yeah, they're like in kind of like leotard, like colorful leotard versions of Nazi uniforms.
Okay, good. Okay, it is shish kebab time. We are going to line up 2 of them together, and we're going to Vichy police them.
Okay.
But this time, what I would really like to do is yell out, "You don't have the guts to take me on, you Nazi scum, but let's chat." And I'm ripping the guts from guy behind through the guts of guy in front.
Okay.
And showing them to him.
Yeah. Are these yours?
Yeah.
Gut check.
Yeah, good. Gut check. Thank you.
It's crowdburst.
2 6s, 2 4s, and a 1. I'm
Jesus
doing
Christ.
well. Yeah.
0 successes on my end.
Jeez.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and do all of that in damage. So that's 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
there's only 3 threat left for them.
Yeah, so
right?
there's three threat left on the on those, and there's the objective, and then there's the infantry. So you could be
Okay, so I will throw, since I'm using Terrify as my basis, I'm going to throw the guts at the infantry group.
okay.
For the remaining, to make
Honestly,
them
you
crazy.
can make your way over there, and if you wanted to like strangle them with the
with the entrail strangling, good idea.
Yeah.
Like
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Your friend had no guts.
Well, he did, but they're around your neck. Never mind.
So how many total was that?
It was 6 total. So 3 for the Cirque de Nazis,
All right.
and an additional 3 for the infantry squad.
There's only 2 left for the infantry, so you could actually put one towards. Well, you could have put something towards the. You could use something for blood or.
He's
I'm all full up. I'm all full up on blood.
Yeah.
I'm saving my blood for the fight with Hitler.
Okay. All right.
I'm assuming he's the boss.
Excuse me.
Actually, you know what?
What?
Can I instead of using it as an absent damage, can I try to take an iron cross off of one of them? Do any of them have an iron cross on their uniform?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Because that's made from silver.
Okay. Interesting. You know that.
It's a special kind of silver. It's called German silver.
And who's next? Is it Chuck? Yeah,
Chuck would be next.
It's back to Chuck. So Chuck sees that Astrid's jumped up ahead and is choking out some of these infantry. He is going to attempt to. He sees that the elevator is coming up, and he's going to try to jump on it and connect to it and use it to like boost him up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1, 2. So he's going to use tech, and I'm going to use a tool belt slot to get an extra dot. I only have That's all of them. That's my last toolbox slot.
So one thing I forgot to, anytime you use the last box in equipment, it counts. You get an extra die.
Ooh.
Oh,
That would have been nice to know.
That grade
Sorry,
dot?
I just remembered that.
So this is not the last one. I just didn't know what that grade dot was. But okay, if I use the last one, then I get
So
an extra die for that.
the grayed out dot is the last box.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And because it's jerry rigging a thing to it, that he gets a +1 on jerry rigging. So that's 6 dice.
On the other
Ones.
hand,
I rolled 3 stupid 2s. I really want a 1, so I get free blood. But I got a 6 and 2 5s, so 4 successes.
Okay. They got 2 successes.
All right, then I'll burn 2 for defense, and I'll use 2 off the objective.
All right. So the objective has challenge 1, so you only get 1 off the objective.
Okay.
And from from above you, you see more of the Cirque du Not Say folks. There it looks like there's even more of them now than previously.
More clowns.
And there's now 8 boxes worth of those coming to attack you again. So, Chris?
all right, so can I find any like grenades or explosives or dynamite or anything on the people that we've so far murdered?
No.
Motherfucker, because I want to save my Panzerfaust. All right then. So the Cirque du Nazis that are sliding down the ropes, I'm just going to jump up and grab one of them from the legs to help them down a little bit. But then as they're coming down, I'm just going to pull their legs apart and just keep pulling, working my way up their legs, just pulling harder and harder until they start to split. Right at the crotch, screaming. They, of course, start to let go. So with one hand, I just grab onto the silks and just fling their body at the next nearest, Cirque du Nazi guy coming at me, trying to knock him off his own ropes.
Okay.
That sounds like a terrifying thing.
That sounds really terrifying.
Yeah, I like it. Commendable, Nicole. Commendable.
Ooh, 2 6s and a 4.
1 success here.
So we'll take the 4 to negate their success. And that leaves me with 4 successes to go towards eliminating them.
Okay. So nothing towards the objective, just towards them.
If I can kill them, then we're gonna.
Okay.
That should cut them in half.
Yep.
Reverse teabag. Yes, that's perfect. We're just gonna add Darcy to the show. So much easier.
That just sounds terrible.
I wish I had thought of it.
Thanks.
Well done.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to name an episode after that or something. That's
Yes. I reverse teabag the Nazi. That will be what the episode will be called.
It's definitely gonna be the title if I make a short for this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
now I'm all like discombobulated. I'm like, all right, Astrid.
Okay. So we have a whole new group of Cirque du Nazis.
Yeah, and just so you know, you've taken 1 box off the objective, and this is going to keep going.
Oh, so now you tell us that.
No, it's always been that way. Somebody's always put something towards the objective. You guys now you're like, I love that you're killing Nazis. I'm just let you know that they're just gonna keep replenishing.
No,
as long as there's objective.
It says stealing rhino vibes to me.
Is there some rule that allows me to add dice based on the use of blood?
Just your abilities.
Just the abilities? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like we need. I think the cue that we've just been given is to start using our attack dice
Successes for the objectives.
For the objectives, yeah. All right, I am going to jump really high as compared to. I'm going to astral form of goose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I will
Goose step
because
on-
yeah, you got it. I'm gonna goose step, and then when I'm about 15 yards above them, I will come down and impale one of the Nazi Cirque de Nazis
Okay.
right through their anus, in the hopes of being able to then use them as a club on the end of my great spear
Okay. All right. Okay.
to hit another Cirque de Nazi off of their silken rope.
As you do.
I got 3 successes.
Okay, they got 1.
Okay. Oh, actually, and since this is the last, hold on. Since this is the last, oh, I got another success. This is the last use of my great spear.
Okay.
So
Very,
4
very fragile
successes
great
total.
spear.
Apparently, yeah.
It's more of a
Well,
mediocre spear at this point.
Yeah. So I will take 3 off of the objective
Okay. So it's got
because I can
challenge-
follow orders like a good Fang operative.
It's got to challenge 1, so that you take 2 off the objective. So the objective is down to 5.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So yeah, you have a you've turned a Nazi into a pencil sharpener.
Mm.
And just a reminder from last time, since it was a couple weeks ago, you still have the great spear. You just don't get any additional like
Dice.
Bonus out of it.
Yeah.
So narratively, you can still use this, club kind of thing that you got going on.
I just learned I have a roll a d6 on an attack. I can restore 1 use of the weapon rolled.
Oh,
So I should have actually read that a lot earlier.
helps when you actually read your characters.
Yeah, you know.
Chuck. Oh, maybe not. Hey,
He's
Chuck.
saying goodnight. He's saying goodnight to the
Yeah.
Nazis.
No, sorry. I was saying goodnight. I had never mind. It's fine. All right. So he's on this elevator.
You live alone.
But the elevator's going up. There's the Cirque de Nazis running around. He is going to spend a blood to do the acid spit. He's going to try to make a quicker pathway. He's going to try to loosen one of the restraints to make the elevator go quicker, basically.
Okay.
Trying to make the objective. So it's metal, so it gives him 2 dice. It's tech, so 6 dice.
And also, just there are more than one elevator too. So if you want to do something creative to an elevator that has
Right.
Nazis in it, just
Okay.
But
Well, the good news is I rolled 2 1s. So you gain 1 blood pool if you rolled any one. So I gained 1. So it just costs me. It's free. And then I got a 5 and I got some other stuff, but I got a 5 and a 6. So I have a total of 3 successes.
you got 2 successes. So this is
Oh.
now you could do a flashback if you wanted.
How many dice you got?
I thought he got 3. He got 3 successes. He can't do it. He only.
Oh yeah,
You can only do the flashback if it's
Yeah,
2
you're right.
successes.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Blue
okay, so
Falcon.
they got 2.
I'm the guy who normally
So-
hates game mechanics. How are you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
letting this stuff happen?
So then you know what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take the hit
Okay.
so that I can get 1 more off of the objective.
Okay.
So if I do that, let's see, that's so wait a minute, I have a total of 3. It's
If you took
Two.
put 2 on it, yeah.
2 on it. And so
And you
that
still take
takes
one-
it down the objective. I'll take a point. And
Yeah.
then my last point I'm going to put. So I'm going to spend, I'll put the last point of damage on them.
Okay, one of the certain not say. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what he does is he hawks this loogie, spits and snaps one of the cables, and that cable, the tension goes up and it just whoosh, and it like passes through one of the Cirque de Nazis as the cable snaps. But he gets winged. He gets winged by one of them as he's dancing on the top of this thing. And I roll a d6,
All right.
and I got a 2. It says limping, but there's no a 2. Flesh wound.
Flesh wound. It's just a
and
flesh
doesn't
wound.
say anything next to it.
Okay, so you got a flesh wound from this cable whipping you.
Just a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Just but a flesh wound. All right.
And I believe it's Nicole's turn now, right?
Yep. So I take the submachine gun, whip it around the sling, jam it into the mouth of the nearest Nazi, pull the trigger so it blows out the back of their head, and I stick the barrel through their head, and I start using their head as a handhold to machine gun the rest of the Nazis within my sight radius.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. You got 45 caliber in the back of your head.
4, 4, 4, 4, 2.
Skull bipod. Nice.
So it's 4 successes.
And they got 1.
So 3 successes. So I'll use 1 towards the objective and 1 towards them.
Okay.
Are we doing better now, Bloodmaster? With the
Yeah, there's you're down to 2 objective and 1 threat on the Cirque du Nazi.
Okay.
And Astrid, it is your turn again.
All right. I'm going to actually use Spirit Storm. I'm going to spend 1 blood, and I'm going to hurl an item like a poltergeist.
Yeah.
++ for something sharp and heavy, such as a defunct and well-used great spear. So I will burn 1 blood. Got that. And that gives me, since it's terrifying because I'm a poltergeist hurling a spear at the remaining Cirque du Nazis. Shitty. I only got 3 successes, but didn't you say there's 2 objectives and one damage left?
So yeah, 2 objective and 1
1 threat
box for the threat. But there's still challenge. So
Still a challenge 1.
So if you
actually, I did roll a 6, so I can reduce the objective. I can. Is it threat challenge 1? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can spend 1 more blood, and I don't even need the fact that there was a 6, and I can reduce the challenge by 1 until the end of the round.
Okay.
So that allows me to do all 3 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can close everything out.
Yeah, 2 objective and 1 damage.
Yeah. So describe the scene how you close everything out and make your way to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I basically use the upper body of the last Cirque du Soleil guy on a rope as a piton in the thing, and I climb up his body and I yank his head off, and then I use the arms to climb up to the next as if it were a piton. And basically I'm climbing up to the body until it's just 2 chunks of meat that used to be thighs.
There we go. Always do your thigh, man. So yeah, you look down
fair.
below you from the 3 of you are back together at the top of the Eiffel Tower. You look down below you at the scene of the tattered ribbons from the Cirque du Nazi infantry just blowing in the wind, and there's bodies splayed out, hanging off of the girders of the Eiffel Tower. Some that are just like unidentifiable meat splattered at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower. You look out beyond the city. The lights from the tower just kind of lighting the night sky, and you see kind of the scene. Smoke and alarms across the city from the chaos that you've caused, and there's just this one ladder that takes you straight into the Zeppelin for you to make your way up.
When he turned and saw the breadth of his destruction, he wept, for there were no more Nazis to eat.
Hey, Astrid. That Zeppelin. These Nazi fucks, they fill them with hydrogen, right?
They do.
Well, I happen to have this Panzerfaust.
That sounds like fun.
They also paint the undercarriage with them, but I've heard that it's really dangerous because the paint they use is lead based for the Zeppelin.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
I'm
Didn't
sorry.
have to keep digging that one. You could have just stopped right there.
No. Please go on, Matt.
This ladder is like a stairway to heaven.
All right. See,
Hinders in your
if you talk for another 5 minutes, we might get a chuckle.
oh man. Excuse me. Love you guys.
I mean, guys, we've crossed Paris. We've had some good times, some bad times. I know we've shared a few.
Nathan, mute his mic.
Kick him. The Führer's Zeppelin. In a word, sumptuous. In another word, airborne.
Those are both words.
This
Airborne
repurposed dirigible
sumptuous.
has
I like
been
that.
In a third word, kind of silverish.
This repurposed dirigible has been
Fourth word,
outfitted with
flammable.
marble, silk, gold, and mahogany. Grand staircases lead to mezzanine levels loaded with Hitler's own paintings, all of them without artistic merit, and treasures plundered from throughout Europe, Northern Africa, Tibet, and Nepal. Yeah, so your objective is to reach the broadcast suite. Excuse me. And we've got a challenge rating of it's not challenge rating. Objective is 6 and challenge of 1. So, and you see from the marble staircases, you're kind of in this lower lobby area as you've entered it. And actually, you know what? I might take a quick break here. Can you do a little intermission because I need something to drink. Be right back, guys.
Let's go out to the movies. Let's go out to the movies. Right.
So, Tim, tell us how you feel about llamas.
They're super cute. Super cute. Have you been to any of the parties that we've had that featured llamas?
Llama parties? I have not.
Oh,
Tell me about your
Would
llama
you like
parties.
to explain more about your llama
Yes.
parties?
we've had 2 kick-ass llama parties here at Casa de Tim. The wife loves llamas, and so when we have a party, we invite llamas to the party, and they're a big hit. We've had neighbors come, to our house. It's like, I heard that there's llamas here, and we're like, they're in the back. Said, can I come in and pet the llamas? I'm like, yeah, we'd be happy to have you come in and pet the llamas. It's a big deal.
For all the
This took
people
a
listening
very
back
bizarre
home,
turn.
we're gonna leave this up to you to decide whether this is innuendo or fact.
It is not innuendo. It is.
Is it a
full
euphemism of
real
some
fact.
sort? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And interestingly enough, the llamas do come with a dwarf goat. or
Heyo.
2.
Now, how do you
And
invite them?
and here's
are
the
they
thing.
on a mailing
Here's the thing.
list or something?
I'm
or-
not even Scottish.
Right.
Are llamas?
Hey, Sean's never been to one of these parties. I take it.
Matt, you and your family, you've been to these parties. You've been
He
to
just-
I have
He
not.
just did not see
I'm
the
sorry,
llamas.
I have not been. Well, that's you're right. There is a fail of perception possible.
Yeah.
I have not been to, because if I was at a party with a llama, I would probably
Yeah.
remember that. 'Cause
Really?
I would want to pet the llama.
Yeah, we've had so for my daughter, who shall remain nameless for the purposes of YouTube, for her birthdays and things like that, we've had parties that featured llamas, goats. We had there was one point where I picked up the dwarf goat and I turned it around because it was shitting so much that I just pointed its butt at people, and I was like,
Shit, machine gun. So what I'm hearing
Yeah.
is that you invited baby goats and llamas, but not me, Sean, Matt. That's cool. Yeah. No.
Clearly, we're not cool enough to come to the llama parties.
We're not llama level street cool. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe-
send to your house for your boring just people parties. Now the next time we come over and be like, "Where's the llama?" You're like,
I thought we invited you to the May the 4th party that we had last year. The May the 4th party that we had last year. It featured
If you invited
Tauntaun.
me, if
Do you remember the
invited me to a
Tauntauns that
party
we-
last year? It's very possible that I was on shift. I couldn't.
Oh, that's possible. That's possible. So the Tauntauns that were part of that party pack were really llamas. We just called them Tauntauns. But yeah. It was a good time. Good time was had by all. And quite frankly, not inviting you to the llama party may very well have been for the llama's benefit, for their safety. Just
I mean,
saying.
sure for Matt, but what about me?
Well, guilt by association, Chris. I don't know.
I
what
guess that's
to say
fair.
here. I don't know. Not
You
sure.
can't ride it, Chris. Get off.
You can't ride it.
I can't ride it.
No.
No,
Nathan, have you come? Did you come to any of
I
our
can
llama
ride it
parties?
once.
Yeah, I was at the. We were at the May 4th.
This is getting worse and worse, frankly.
Yeah. So Nathan came to the May the 4th party where we had llamas, and we had all we had
The food
a whole
was
the whole spread. The spread was all like Star Wars food and everything.
Yeah,
I'm inviting sloths to my next one, and none of you assholes are coming.
Yeah.
Chris, I'd have been happy to have you there. I really would have. I mean,
The next one.
Yeah, I mean, we will even choose not to serve potatoes when you come. That way, you won't feel won't feel bad.
I don't care about the potato. I've been established as the cannibal of the group. I'm yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. The tubers are all about the tubers.
You should
All
get
right.
those fainting goats.
What?
See, this is why you're not invited, Matt.
is
This is
a
exactly
dwarf
why you're
goat-
not invited.
Is a dwarf goat too much of a challenge for you, Matt? Is that what you need? You need a fainting goat?
I'm just
Matt
saying,
goes out there with the rock. I'm gonna make this one a fainting goat.
I want a goat that's so afraid of me, it's just gonna fall over. That's what I want.
Matt, why do you want the goat to be asleep?
Look, it's just better it doesn't remember anything.
Just like his wedding night.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, so-
Let's go back to eating it.
Back
Let's-
to-
Yeah.
All right. Let me get my my mood music going again.
Your
You
mute
know,
music.
Hitler only had one nut, so
There we go. All right.
And we're gonna blow it up.
we're gonna blow it up. We're gonna hang him up by a single nut.
You're inside the Zeppelin. There's just marble floor, marble staircase. up
Oh,
around this
narratively, he's
marble-
not letting me shoot it with the Panzerfaust.
The marble staircase.
Yeah, apparently, destroying the ship that he's in wouldn't be narrative enough.
You see these several notches come out of these doors. They're all in black, and they are armed with all kinds of weird metal instruments with and arcane symbols drawn on their skin and tattoos, wooden crosses, stakes tied to their legs, and these look like what you would call vampire hunters, or
This is where I pull the Panzerfaust, point it at them, and smile, and
right.
say, "We're on a big thing of hydrogen."
okay. So what do you do?
One moon.
Pull the fucking trigger.
All right, pull the fucking trigger. Roll the fucking dice.
Let's see. So, does the Zeppelin count as an armored target? I mean, I'd imagine so. It's Hitler's Zeppelin.
So
He's trying to figure out how to narratively explain the Zeppelin blowing up.
yeah, there's really
I do want to die in a glorious battle. And you put me on a big thing of explosive stuff with explosives.
All the spirits that have wrapped their tails around my heart want to see that too.
Fireball.
So-
Fireball.
You could start a fire, and maybe things will unravel out. But there will be several rounds of things happening while chaos ensues. So
He has 22
So-
minutes
Can
to
we
go.
cut? Yeah, can we cut to the Hindenburg footage just to? Well, then I will launch the Panzerfaust at the vampire hunters.
okay.
Oh, the Aryan humanity!
Oh, 6, which means I get another use of the Panzerfaust.
Oh, there you go.
5, and the rest are inconsequential. So 1 6, 2 5s.
All right. So they got 3 successes as they swing down and start attacking all of you.
Well,
But yeah,
so 3 to 4.
yeah, they got 3 and you get 4. So what are you doing? Are you? How are you spending
I will-
your 4?
I will use 2 to negate 2 points of damage, and the other 2 to take down some of their threat.
Okay.
What's their threat?
Is that like an advance or something? Or, I'm sorry, an ability?
What?
What are you using to take down their threat?
They're the explosives.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
the explosion from the Panzerfaust, I think, does a fine job of reducing their threat.
Okay. I guess I was thinking challenge at the time. Never mind.
Now, I do have something for challenge. When you use explosives, which my ability is Sapper. Panzerfaust is an explosive, so when you use explosives, reduce an objective or threats challenged by 1. So I can do that just as an ability.
Okay.
So that means I can use 3 successes against them and only risk 1 damage.
Say that ability again.
When you use explosives, special,
Yeah.
reduce an objective or threats challenge by 1.
Oh, that's cool because you could, if the
So-
challenge for the objective is 1, you could like damage it structurally, so it's not as hard for us to like.
Yeah. So you didn't attack the objective, and the objective does have a challenge of 1, but the vampire hunters do not have a challenge of 1. So
Oh. Gotcha.
yeah.
So if you instead attack the objective, you could do that, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I would take well, I guess I could just use my points defensively and reduce the threats challenge, the objectives challenge by 1. We'll do that then.
All right, so you're
Now that
gonna
we
do
understand what's going on.
So you're gonna do 2 to the Zeppelin, and not do anything to the vampire hunters, right?
Right, and I will take what that leave me open to 1 damage.
Yeah, you can
One
still
injury.
kill some of them narratively. That's
Oh yeah, narratively they're blown the fuck up. Scheiße! Death.
And we'll go for Chuck next.
Well, and my wound is just a graze.
Okay.
All right. So Chuck sees. So we've got fires the Panzer for Faust, whatever.
There's guys in weird costumes doing flips and wielding silver weapons and stuff like that.
They know that. Sorry,
We're
the
not-
bastards.
we're not
They know that
werewolves,
We're not
right?
werewolves, right? They understand that? No. Fuck them. They're stupid. And
In some in some cultures, silver does stuff to vampires.
All right. Well, I mean, Chuck's gonna be pretty simple. He's just gonna like try to take cover and start pulls his
going to be pretty simple.
Yeah, pulls out Betsy and Maria, and he's gonna try to start making his way around towards trying to get up the stairs, but like also take pot shots at these guys too. So he's gonna roll his shooting. He doesn't have that good of a. I mean, it's an okay skill, but all right, let's see. Well, I got a 5 and 2 1s, so I get a blood. And 1 success.
Okay, they got 3 successes. Now you only got 1 success.
Yep.
You could do a flashback if you want.
Yes.
Do it. Do it. You're not committed to this character. You don't care about Chuck.
Right. All right. I'll do a flashback.
All right. So let me.
We were walking up the stairs of the elevator. Of the Eiffel Tower.
There we are at the base of
You
the.
flashed
There we were
back
at the
5
Eiffel
minutes
Tower.
ago.
It's like 2 minutes ago. He
I
has
remember it like
he
it
has
was
long-
just yesterday.
He has long-term memory issues, so it's just, his flashbacks just a few minutes ago.
This previous Fang mission, you were stealing a cipher machine from a submarine.
Oh.
Now, who's with you?
Well, since Nicole got left out last time, I'll take
I'm-
Nicole with me.
All right.
She can't swim, you idiot.
What am I doing here? I'm also claustrophobic.
You said you were a pilot. We're on a submarine.
No, I'm the
No,
pilot.
Astrid's the
God
pilot.
Damn it.
Again, that short-term memory issue thing. That,
Whatever.
You saved Nicole from certain death. What nearly killed her?
She
our willful
was
disregard for. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
she was gonna fire a Panzer. She fired her Panzerfaust into the torpedo room at the last Nazi, and Chuck was able to shut the door before the entire front of the submarine exploded. And
Not
we
gonna
had
lie,
to
that's
walk,
totally something I would have done.
and we had to basically walk back like
bottom
100
of the-
miles under the ocean back to the shore.
Nice.
If they didn't want me to shoot it, they shouldn't have given it to me.
So reroll
Isn't it
all your dice
romantic?
and add 2 more dice.
And add 2 more dice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 5 dice. I like that. Okay. Come. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. I still get a 1. So because I re-rolled, I'm not going to add another blood. And so I got 2 6s and a 5 and a 3. So I got a total of 5 successes.
Wow,
And they had-
okay, that's a lot better.
Do they roll again or
No.
So 3. So that means that I'll take the 3 off, and that leaves me 2 successes. Did we reduce the challenge on the
That was-
objective?
That was just for Nicole, I think.
Oh, okay.
Is it? I don't think it is.
Yeah, mine. When I have one that says you reduce it, it reduces it for the entire round.
Yeah, yours
Yeah.
said for the entire round. Did yours say for the entire round, Nicole?
No, it just says it reduces an objective threat challenge by 1. Like
Yeah, it's
it
permanent.
doesn't have a time limit.
Okay, all right.
At all.
right. Go for
All
it.
right. So those 2, what he's going to do is some of the damage in the fire that's caused by the Panzerschreck. He's going to start moving his way. He's dodging the incoming fire, and he's moving up the stairs around the wreckage in the fire, and using that. So I'm going to put both against the objective.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. And Astrid.
Okay. Happy fun time, kids. I'm going to explode in a just a demonic like entanglement of serpent heads as I use my last fragmentation grenade, which is 2 dice because it's literally my last one, right? Because I'm using the gray box, and it's ++ for enclosed spaces, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's those 2.
Yeah.
And it's terrify, so I'm using terrify, and I'm going to do my best just to destroy as many of these vampire hunters as is humanly possible with,
All right.
or as vampirically possible, with my demonic Cthulhu like. Oh shit! Yes. 1, 2, 3 6s, a 4, and a 5.
Damn.
Well, I rolled a lot of dice on this one, so.
They rolled 5 successes.
Jeez.
Okay, so I will take. You know what? I'll only take 4 of those away. I'm gonna eat 1, So
Okay.
I'm gonna take damage, but that will still leave me with 4 damage against the objectives.
Okay. So 2 on the objective, and
Well, I thought we reduced its challenge.
yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, so it still is a 2-to-1 ratio.
No. There's only 2 left.
Oh, there's only 2 left. Okay.
Yeah.
So two objective and then 2 on damage, I guess.
And 2 against the vampire hunters. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You do that. The vampire hunters are terrified. You're these spiritual snakes are like. How do these spiritual snakes?
Well, they are carrying the hand grenades out and placing them next to them. Since I have 2 additional successes that I can't use, can I grab those silver daggers that you described off of them?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have two silver daggers.
Okay. All right. You do that. There's explosions everywhere.
Oh, but I do have to take a damage though. Remember?
Yep.
Because I had 1 left over.
Roll a d6.
A 6. Limping.
It's distinguished.
Yeah. The
Okay.
once beautiful marble lobby with the mahogany appointments is on fire, and you have definitely structurally affected. The whole zeppelin, and you hear it creak underneath your feet and twist and move as you all kind of like lose balance a little bit, and then the door at the top of the stairs that leads to the broadcast suite opens up, and something steps out. It is the new weapon of Hitler, the Wehrhund. Let's see if I can get this in frame here.
I have to pull
No,
back.
it's not going to come in frame.
Why don't you just turn off blur?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
or you
Why
just,
don't you turn off
yeah.
blur?
and you can just share the if you have it
Are you
on
worried
the
that somebody's
computer.
going to see your DC United flag over your shoulder? Is that what you're worried about?
that's my
I mean, they have been shitty enough that the shame would be evident.
Oh.
Where's the stupid virtual
Speaking
background?
sports, I'm excited. We're going to go catch George Mason's last home game for women's basketball this weekend.
Women's basketball rocks, man.
It'll be a first. That we've
Watching
gone to,
watching
so-
the women's NCAA Maryland team has been really
Oh,
exciting.
there you go. Whoa, look at
There you
that
go.
sucker.
And for the record, werewolf in German is just werewolf. So
Well, this is
Blutfest.
Verhund.
Werhund is were dog. Okay.
Because I think it's a dog. Is it like a Doberman pinscher?
Yeah.
Maybe, kind of, yeah. Yeah.
Didn't take its sharp training.
But there we go.
There we go,
There's
indeed.
our special doggy. And yeah, so Chuck, you're at the top of the stairs. So what are you gonna do?
Chuck, what's Chuck going to do at the top of the stairs at the giant werewolf dog?
Astrid, give me one of the knives.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so I guess he's just going. So okay, so Chuck steps out in front of the werehund, and you can almost hear, even though we're in this zeppelin far above Paris, tied to the Eiffel Tower, you can almost hear the sound of a guitar. Ding. And Chuck stands out, hands at his sides. He's like, "All right, you varmint, time to step aside and I don't know, get hounded or something." And so basically, I'm going to use
Get along, little doggy.
right.
He's from Texas.
shooting,
Cleverness
I'm
not
gonna
high on that
use,
list of
Yeah.
a dot on revolver, and I get a
I'm
plus
gonna
one
I'm gonna kill you dead.
because it's a duel. So I'm one off. Of
Okay,
him.
there we go.
So
All
that's
right.
5 dice. So I'll do that.
I'm gonna kill you till you dead.
5 dice. Oh, and I got a 1, so that gives me I got a 1 and 4 5s. I wish I was playing Yahtzee. So I have 4 successes.
Yeah, let's see.
All right. Let's see.
What do we know about this guy as far as objective and challenge rating?
So his threat is 10, challenge
Jesus.
1, and his attack is 5.
Oh,
And he rolled 4 successes.
all right.
Nice.
So I can't. Well,
And these claws look really, really nasty. And they look like they've been covered with vampire blood and just like caked on there.
so to hurt
That means there's a
him-
vampire nearby.
So he did 3.
4.
Or at least there was a vampire nearby.
Well, no, he had 3 successes, right?
4.
Oh, he had 4. Oh, then he just. Okay, so then Chuck is going. Oh, we're just gonna trade. Yeah. So Chuck just starts opening fire on him, and the werewolf starts slashing at him, and we just
So
I'm dancing around.
If you take 3 or more, you're going to be out.
Oh no! I mean, I'm spending all 4.
Oh, for defense.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm just
all right,
getting.
okay.
Yeah.
You're-
So
you're not fucking around,
Chuck's
okay.
just. Chuck draws and it
Okay.
jumps and moves real fast and he starts
Okay.
shooting. And it's like one of those things you see in the movies where they're like, he's like shooting, it's like knocking his hand aside, it's trying to claw him, he's shooting it in the hand, just like, but it doesn't hurt it. Like they're just basically like, they're one-on-one in it at the top of the stairs.
All right, that's beautiful. Love it. Nicole, you see this scene at the top of the stairs. The Zeppelin seems to be having some structural issues. What are you doing?
Would this werewolf be in any way considered an armored target?
Sure, yeah.
Good, because I'm going to Panzerfaust the fuck out of. Wait, what?
Does it count as an animal?
Sure, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing I'm going to do is toss a smoke grenade to obscure his vision,
Okay.
and then I'm going to whip up the Panzerfaust and say, "Let's play a game of fetch," and then I pull the trigger. 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 2, 1,
Jeez.
1.
Yeah, it really gets nasty when you get down to those gray marks where you get the extra.
Yeah.
Where you get the extra dice at the end. That's a.
So
It's almost like
4,
it's
5,
it's
6,
worth it to
7.
be almost out of ammo. You know.
Yeah, that's
And he got 2 successes.
so
I
to my 9 successes.
All right, so I think you're gonna take those off, right?
Are you gonna,
Yeah.
are you gonna reduce his challenge?
Yes, reduce the challenge by 1.
Okay, all right.
That'll make it easier for me. That's for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah,
And me too.
so
So you
that
did
makes 7.
7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm out of smoke grenades.
All right.
But with the 6 on the attack, I get my Panzerfaust back.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You did 6. Because you
Well-
think you took away his armor and then like some of it just
Returned.
returns. So
Okay,
because
well-
his regeneration is challenge rated and cannot be reduced by any means.
Oh,
Ah.
that's cool.
Well, it was worth a shot. And, 6 is still 6.
Yep. That's still a lot. 6 out of 10. Astrid.
So I have this thing on my character sheet that I just don't understand what it is. So,
Okay.
can you explain to me what spirit fetters are?
What's it say?
It just says spirit fetters. That's all it says on the old character sheet.
That's an ability?
Yeah, no, it's under equipment. So I'm assuming it's like handcuffs, but it's spirit astral form kind of handcuffs.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
that's why I was asking if it's an animal because I get plus against that.
It's a hound.
Yeah, so I'm going to create the spirit form of a wolf. By the way, I'm self-imposing the requirement that I have to come up with a different animal every time.
Sure. Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah, I create the form of a wolf
Spirit llama.
to that'll be
Fuck
for
that
Hitler.
spirit llama.
That's for the Hitler battle.
Okay.
So create the form of a wolf to terrify and fetter the guy. So I'm going to use one box, but it's plus for animal. And I want to immobilize him and therefore lower his objective by fettering him.
All right.
Nice. I did roll a 6, and I will use that to clear a wound through regeneration. So that's just a regular success now. I don't have to use blood for that. So I'm going to eliminate the one limping that I had from the last round.
Well, hold on. He's got 4 successes.
That's right. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to eliminate his attacks against me and do 1 against his objective.
Okay. So you have to spend 2 to hurt him because
even though we reduced his objective,
he's got regeneration. So
he regenerates.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I'll take 1 damage and I'll do 1 against his objective then.
Okay.
So you want me to roll against the damage then?
Yeah, and it does with his claws. They do both boxes. So whatever you roll, you're gonna be hit with both boxes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, you should have told me that in advance.
No. You don't know. You
We've
won't
already
know
established
what
he's an
damage
asshole.
is until I'm telling you now.
I will burn the appropriate 6 blood and eliminate the damage that's just taken.
Aren't you gonna roll it first to see what he did?
I did. It was a 6.
Okay.
And that would have been a -1 to all stats, and I don't want to do that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6.
All right. Yeah. You guys hate being weak at all.
I'm a vampire. I'm never weak.
All right, Chuck.
All right, I'm gonna basically duel him again. I'm gonna use another.
Did you take the 1 off of his objective for me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna check another box
3
on
left.
my revolver. I've got it as a duel, so it's 5 dice, and I'm gonna roll. I got a 1, so I get a blood,
All right.
and then I got 2 4s, 2 5s, so 4 successes.
I only got 1 success.
All right. So then I am going. So okay. So 4 successes.
Damn.
I've got some blood.
Darcy's rooting for you, Chuck.
Yeah, I know. So Chuck's.
You can drink some of his blood too, just so you know.
Well, I've now got a good pool of blood. I have 6 blood, so I am going to take the hit and do 4 so that I can do 2 damage to him.
You're going to take the hit. It's going to be both boxes. You know.
I know.
All right.
But he has enough blood that he can claw back at least one of those.
Yeah.
No.
So I do two damage to him.
Okay,
total.
great. Yep.
And then
So
I
we got
roll
1 box left.
Yes, I did it. So I rolled a 2. I already have the 1 box checked.
Okay. All right.
So it just checks on the next one, which is shot full of holes. Now he didn't shoot me, so I'm just gonna say stabbed full of holes. I spend blood at the start of every turn. I have to spend the blood.
Yeah, he just shred this giant thing with claws and teeth just shreds Chuck to bits, and it's Chuck's clothes are in tatters, and there's just like vampire blood kind of like seeping out of all these wounds, and Chuck Chuck's torso and legs. And was it Nicole? Yeah, Nicole.
Yeah. So I will take the.
Is it Hal?
Do we still have to kill Hitler after this?
Don't worry so much about Hitler. Get to this.
Don't
It's
worry
more
so much
about whether,
about-
Yeah,
it's more about whether or not I use the Panzerfaust again or not.
it's up to you.
It's not
Yeah,
like
thanks.
it's not like what is that? What's that crazy movie? Kung Fu, whatever, where it's like Kung Fu Hitler.
I don't know what the fuck
It's a
you
great-
watch,
Oh my god, it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing.
but I'm gonna go ahead and use the Panzerfaust because fuck this Nazi werewolf. So this is
Is this your last Panzerfaust? Because you get the extra die.
Oh, there's only one Panzerfaust shot unless I roll a 6 on the attack.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have any smoke grenades, so I can't use that extra. So let's see. Oh, I got 6, 5,
Jesus Christ.
4.
So the Spirit
2, 1,
Fenders
1.
did nothing to like reduce
give you
his
extra
ability
dice.
to attack.
They give you extra.
Yeah, it
dice.
gives you extra dice. So you can use more than one item during your turn to give you the extra dice. That's why I use the smoke grenade and the Panzerfaust.
Got it. Okay.
So that's 6 successes.
And it got 4.
So I will. So it has 3 left. What's its to kill it? What do I need?
1. And,
Oh, so I can eliminate all his damage and kill
Get some
him
blood off of him. Get some
and
blood
get
off.
some blood.
Okay.
And yeah, so I just while Chuck is in melee with him, I launch the explosive. Basically, Chuck's like clinging onto his arm, pounding him, with the gun, and I just shoot. Goes right past Chuck's head, hits the werewolf full on in the face, and just explodes the werewolf's head.
Okay. So there's just a smoking
Yeah.
neck.
Yeah, smoking neck. It
Hey,
stands there
it's
for a
getting my
couple of
silver
seconds.
weapon.
Yeah, it just stands there for a couple of seconds, drops to his knees, falls over backwards. I just go, "Nice shooting, Chuck."
Thanks. He's looking at both his pistols, like which one did that? He's like,
And with a thud, it falls over the balcony, over the chair, the stair railing, and lands on the lobby of the used to be beautiful marble floor, with a loud resounding crash. And there's nothing. The broadcast suite door is there. It's slightly cracked open and never really closed all the way.
With a nice big chunk, I reload the Panzerfaust.
yeah, Chuck spins his 2 revolvers. The spent casings come out. He starts loading them up with rounds as he's walking toward the door.
Well,
I say it's about time for us to pay this hombre a visit.
I'll whip out my machine gun.
All right.
I start petting the Panzerfaust.
So
Good kitty,
Is that what
good
they're saying? Is that what
kitty,
they're calling it these
good
days?
kitty. Yes.
So you walk in there, and there you see the this whole broadcast station with the microphone there and the lights from the board and kind of dim lighting in the room, and there, cowering in a chair, is Hitler, and he's looking at you. You're standing shoulder to shoulder, blocking the only exit from the room. Yeah, he. How do you want to kill him?
Does he have any kind of objective, or is he a boss, or is he just somebody where?
It's
I
just
think this is
this
narrative.
guy shitting himself,
Yeah. First thing I do is turn on the
crying
camera.
and pleading.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I turn on the camera.
Yeah,
And then I start yelling. Go up to him and I say, "Stop shitting yourself! Stop shitting yourself! Stop
yeah,
shitting
definitely.
yourself!"
We need to, hold on. First off, take off his uniform, make him naked in front of the camera.
Okay,
That's
all
job 1,
right.
right? and we have an
Kleiner Schwanz.
anatomy.
His new name is Kleiner Schwanz.
Yeah. How do you say single ball in German?
Ein Ball? I don't know. Ein Ball. Ein Testy.
Einzelball. Yeah, Einzelball.
Well, rip open his scrotum and show that there's only the one there.
And well,
Yes,
well, and,
yes,
well, Astrid
yes.
is demonstrating.
I did work the word scrotum into this game.
And well, Astrid is demonstrating. I'm just working his head and jaw up and down like he's talking, just saying stupid shit. I've got such a small penis. I've got such a small penis. All Nazis have a small penis. Besides a kleine Schwanz.
So I guess this guy doesn't have much in the way of the ability to defend himself. So
No, he's just crying and shitting himself.
nice. Well, make him eat
Chuck
some
will
of that
just-
shit.
Okay.
You guys are doing all that. Chuck just looks at him and says, "Your paintings suck."
What a low blow.
You call this art? It's garbage.
His demise, art critic.
So I don't know. You had friends that died, Nicole. Do you want to do the honors?
Yes.
I didn't have
Yes,
friends that
I
died.
do.
I lost an airplane. So, Chuck, did you have friends that died?
No.
No. Okay. Can I just rip off his upper lip first?
Oh,
Of
sure.
course.
I'm gonna
Please
rip
do.
I just rip the whole upper lip off of his face.
You just want the little stash.
Yeah. I just wanted this stash for posterity's sake. For historical purposes.
He screams and screams.
Okay.
Now, say, Chuck,
Now I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
okay, Chuck, grab the camera. I want everybody to see this.
Sure. He'll
So,
make sure the
so I take
camera's
the,
on.
so I take it, Hitler by the head, smash his head into a little shit-stained chair where he was sitting, smear his face in it, take the Panzerfaust, shove it up his ass, pick him up.
I mean, have you guys seen a picture?
It's like the end of The Rock.
I mean, it is a.
You can just shoot him out.
It is.
There's lots of screaming. I didn't even spit on it first. I just I pick him up with the Panzerfaust. I go, "Auf Wiedersehen, Adolf," and I chuck him off the side of the burning zeppelin, so that he
You shoot him
falls
off?
all the way down. No, I just throw him
Just
off.
drop him?
So he's going to land on it. The Panzerfaust is going to go off, and he's going to explode and have Hitler bits rained everywhere.
Nice.
Hitler bits.
Hitler bits. Yay, Hitler bits.
All right. Thank you. You guys you did a great job last time, but you really brought it home this time. This is exactly what I wanted from you. Some horrible, visceral, disgusting descriptions of amazing things to do to Nazis.
And I would definitely say, if nothing else, we've allowed our readers to know, don't fuck with us. We're crazy. We have problems.
But we love llamas.
Yes, we do
True,
love
yeah,
llamas.
yeah, llamas is,
We love llamas.
very close to my heart. No loving of the llamas. Sorry,
Oh.
we need to stop that. That's bad.
You can love your
So-
llamas, you just can't love your llamas.
Yes, true.
You guys just tie some excess ribbon together and slide your way down to the Paris streets as you watch the Zeppelin flame out and crash into the Eiffel Tower as that flame is in the background of you walking out and finding a ride out of Paris. So that's Eat the Reich. Amazing, fun game. I highly recommend it. There's lots of other little scenarios in here that you can go through.
I'm just
Yeah,
not
I mean,
a
we
terrible.
barely covered any of that stuff. Are there any sites that are like weird or different? Like, I know there was the resupply place.
Yeah, there's like a resupply kind of place, and there's like those sites that have like more like other like Ubermensch type things, kind of like the werewolf.
Oh, okay.
And you just skipped all those. they have like some interesting little powers. And
I got to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be kind of like Doom, like where Hitler's the boss, the Uber boss.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was trying to save some good attacks for the Uber boss.
Yeah,
and
no,
at the end
he's like they call it out to say that no, he's just a nobody.
Little piece of shit.
He doesn't get any final words. He doesn't get shit.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Oh, he
so,
got shit all right.
Yeah,
All of his face.
as it should be. I mean,
yeah. So I mean, like, it really breaks a lot of expectations you expect out of kind of. But this is really just kind of more just power fantasy of
Murdering Nazis.
murder.
Yeah, so this is like a cozy RPG.
Yeah, it's a warm and fuzzy one. It's
It
supposed to
answers
be
the-
like a
is it okay?
Like a
it
good
answers
society.
The age-old question: is it okay to punch a Nazi? Yeah.
the
Yeah,
answer
it
is always yes.
With a Panzerfaust up the butt.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Up the butt. Yeah.
No lube.
Yeah. He didn't even spit on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I don't know if anyone's got anything last words, anything?
Yeah. The only last thing is next week we got character creation for Electric State.
Yay.
So be sure to watch that. We're going to be giving away this book at some point. We haven't really talked about what the giveaway, how that's going to work or whatnot. But
We raw dogged Hitler. Thank you, Trick.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, thanks anybody who's watching this live or on the video on demand. Thanks for watching. And catch our Electric State start next week.
All right. Till next time. And
Good night,
we'll
everyone.
see folks on Thursday, I think.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Au revoir, Vichy scum.
That's right. Auf Wiedersehen.
So long. Farewell.
Farewell.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the Nazi dies. Sorry.
Please go to break.